It's Television Man.
Hi, I'm Inga Middleton. I'm with Arlington Weekly News, and I'm at the Crystal City Sports Pub, sitting next to Billy Bain, one of the partners, and he's going to tell us about his pub. So, Billy, can you tell me what your role is here at the Crystal City Sports Pub?
I think my role is a jack of all trades. I think if I have to cook, I got to cook. If I have to clean bathrooms, I'll clean a bathroom.
Wow.
If I have to bartend, I'll bartend. But
Okay.
whatever it takes to operate when you run a small business, you have to do it all.
Right. You know how to do everything.
You do.
So you're one of the partners, then, I take it.
I am.
And how many partners are there?
There's 4 of us.
4. Wow. Big partnership. And so obviously you know how to do everything. So when something falls apart, you step in.
You got to jump in and fix the problem. We've been open for 22 years now.
That's
it's
great.
a big place.
So
we
tell me
started
about
with
your
one level,
business. Wow.
and then it was an old hardware store that went out of business, and we got that, and we built a little sports bar here, and today we've transcended into 3 levels. It's a very big place, and we're rated the #1 sports bar in Virginia and top 20 in the country.
Wow, I had no idea. That's awesome. So did you start out with 4 partners?
We started out with 3, and we added 1 more because he's a little more expertise than all of us in operations. So we brought him in, and he's done a terrific job.
That's awesome. So 3 levels. I've never seen a bar with 3 levels like that.
It's one of the bigger places in Arlington, that's for sure.
And you managed to fill every floor?
We do our best. Obviously, our prices have to be good because
That's right.
it's hard to fill up.
That's
You
good.
500 seats, fun, unless you're you friendly, and it's family offer a good friendly. deal. But the
So
place
you
is
got-
beautiful. We appeal to everybody, so we do a good job. We fill it up a lot, and it's a very busy place.
So do you, what kind of clientele do you have here?
We appeal to everybody. That's what's so neat. We have senators and congressmen that come in, and we got, we have guys that are local bartenders and waiters, and we appeal to everybody. That's what's so neat about the place. A lot of families come in with their kids. A lot of people coming out after sports, like teams to have a few drinks. They come here
Cool.
and we have a lot of people out of the hotels. Obviously, we're in a hotel district here, right next to the airport.
Right.
So we do a very good job of people out of the hotels knowing that it's comfortable and they can come in here and they don't have to dress up and they can live within their per diem. They don't have to spend a ton of money to come in here.
That's great. And do you have parties here, like teams of Little League?
We have parties in here from birthday parties for little kids. We put a moon bounce in this room actually that has 22-foot ceilings.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we can put a moon bounce in here, and instead of worrying about the weather for your kid's birthday and having people trample mud into your house, you come here and everything's done for you. It's full service. It's easy. And you can almost do a party cheaper than you could have somebody bring a moon bounce to your house and set it up. So it's a great place for that. We have those almost every weekend, sometimes multiples on weekends. We do college football, pro football, every major sporting event. We have packages that have everything. Wow. We do parties, office parties, retirement parties. Just it's kids groups come in with buses here for when they're in town. They look for a place they can house. You're seeing it set up over here right now, actually, for a tour bus to come in and drop off. So we have lots of big parties and lots of big events here.
tell me about the Rolling Thunder. Do they come through here a lot?
They do come in here. This is
Annually?
here in the Crystal City restaurant are two of the mainstays of Rolling Thunder. The founder of Rolling Thunder I got to meet when it first started. When it first started, I did something dumb and I made a Rolling Thunder T-shirt because I thought it was a neat event. And he came to me and said, "Did you make this?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "You can't make that.
No
this is
way."
copyrighted." And then he said, "Well, after that,
He
order
said,
from us because that's
"You
a
gotta
big
pay me for
fundraiser.
those
We
shirts."
make money by doing this, and it helps pay for the event."
Great.
So I got to meet him. He's one of the greatest guys that I've ever met in my entire life. He played football, I think, for Oklahoma, scored a touchdown in a bowl game. He was a
awesome.
tight end.
Sounds
He did
like a great
that.
guy.
He started Rolling Thunder. He's just a guy's guy. And he tried to re-enlist during Desert Storm. They wouldn't let him. They said he was too old. And
That's great.
but he's a guy that loves his country. He loves his family. He loves his friends. He's what America's all about. And he's one of the greatest guys that anybody's ever met. And he to me, he's like John Wayne. I mean, he is the man.
Can you tell me a little bit about your gentleman's club you were referring to?
The Gentleman's Club, my father actually bought in 1963.
Uh-huh.
It's
And
one of
what's
the
it
oldest
called?
restaurants in Arlington.
Okay.
It's called Crystal City Restaurant.
Okay.
When he first bought it, it was called Arlington Luncheon. Crystal City wasn't named yet. And when Crystal City got named, he adopted Crystal City Restaurant right after the naming of the city
Awesome.
and put dancers in there.
That's great.
So
Tell me a little bit about the paraphernalia you have on the walls in here.
all the stuff on the walls, it's really neat stuff. When we first bought it, and a lot of it was done by Mike O'Hara, who's a local Arlingtonian. He still lives in Arlington, and he built Champions. And it was I think Mike probably had 25 to 40 of them at one time, and he sold them to Marriott.
That's great.
And then Mike had a lot of leftover memorabilia, and we bought a lot of this memorabilia from Mike, and he helped us put it in. And then we've added to it over the years and personalized a lot of stuff. And, you can see stuff behind me like Len Bias jersey from the Celtics, which is a neat piece, and Michael Jordan signed pieces in here, and the
Very
greatest
cool.
coaches in college basketball all signed pieces. And, Bill Walton and Marcia Richardson, who just got in the Maryland Hall of Fame, they're all-time leading scorers. She's a Wakefield High School basketball coach. A lot of local flair in here.
Wow, that's great.
And from Capitals jerseys to local kids that have played to my kids
Yeah.
and my partner's kids, and
That's so cool.
it's a neat place. There's a lot of history on the wall here.
So thank you so much, Billy, for sharing all this information about your business and for how it operates. It looks like a lot of fun.
Well, Ingrid, it was wonderful talking to you today, and thank you very much, and it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ingrid.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You don't know when you lost your own heartbeat to a guy with no friends. Woke up in the sunlight, you don't know why. You go through the motions, you want to die. Then you ask yourself, is it really worth staying here? Then you ask yourself, do I really have to try? Look up an Elm Street, your head on the clouds, until you forgot what happened in the last time. Walk out towards Norfolk, full cars parked in line. You found yourself breakfast in the camel's run. And then you ask yourself, is it really worth staying here? And then you ask yourself, do I really have
is Hef Munson again. I'm doing another one of those little pieces for Everyday Arlington, and where I am standing right now is my little secret. Actually, right now I'm here at the Barcroft Park in South Arlington. They have many, many wonderful things here that I promise you they did not have when I was a kid in Arlington. Because if they had had this much neat stuff here when I was a kid, I would have lived here. They have soccer fields, baseball fields, a recreation center. They have a playground with equipment that I don't even understand. I'm just glad I'm too old to try to use it. I'd probably break my neck. They even have things that I can vaguely recall. Two-headed slides, all sorts of neat toys. One of the other things that Barcroft Park includes is the famous Phoenix Bike Shop. This is a place where the youth in the community can get work refurbishing old bikes. In fact, I bought my very own bicycle here just a couple of years ago. 3-speed, coaster brake. I don't like a bike that's smarter than I am.
This is the point at which everyone is expecting a cartoon of some sort with a posh-sounding voiceover. Well, we're not really going to do that this time. I'm just going to tell you that the actual address of the Barcroft Park is 4200 South 4 Mile Run Drive in Arlington, Virginia, 22206. Now, back to the other rubbish.
So be sure to come and check out the Barcroft Park here in South Arlington. It's a really, really nice place. You can get to it easily from the dear old Washington and Old Dominion bike path. And remember, it's all part of Everyday Arlington. It's the stuff that you kind of knew was there, but maybe forgot about.
Hi, I'm Bill Calder, Arlington Weekly News, and I'm in the 23rd Street Sports Pub, and we are about to interview Nicola from Crystal City Restaurant.
I started off as an entertainer, and recently in the last year I became also a manager. So I am an entertainer of 16 years and a manager of almost a year now.
Okay. There's one thing you left out,
Yes.
cooking.
I am known for some Southern food, so yes, I have been known to cook food from there also.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
As an entertainer, all I have to do is wait 30 seconds, and I will hear your roarious laugh.
I enjoy life. I love where I work. It's a happy place. And smiling and getting someone else to smile is a big part of that. That's what they came out for.
Tell me about the customers.
We have all kinds. We have shy ones. We have very, stern ones. But the customers come out. They want fun. They want conversation. And then some just want a good meal. And we have all of that.
You get more women customers than I expect.
Yes.
Let's separate this out. Talk about the women customers.
Women customers, I love them. Because if we can sit and affect the women customers for what we do, we're doing something right. We get housewives, we get business ladies. They want to know how we move like that because it's our moves are just, it's like exercise. It's like aerobics.
Right.
And so it's nothing that anyone can't do. anyone can do what we're doing if you have the backbone for it or the personality for it.
Why do you stay there so long? And I think I have an answer, but what is your answer?
It's family. And our boss, I couldn't ask for a better boss. William Baines, we call him Billy. He's just easygoing. I've sampled other clubs and I didn't last no more than 2 days. He's my home, and we have fun there. We have respect for each other there, and we build a family. We're all friends.
Why is it the best?
Billy's an open kind of person, and what he set in there it's no rules. It's not rules. It's we all work together. We all have a spot, have a position, and you just do it. And sometimes you have to jump into those other positions, and you just do it. We don't just do one thing. We come together and we help each other out. And we all show each other respect. That's one of his biggest things is be kind.
Yeah.
And he's very big on that.
Here's a question maybe you can't answer. What's the similarity, since we're in the sports pub, not Crystal City restaurant, what are the similarities between the two places? You have one owner, and some people work both places.
Yes.
But what are the similarities between the two?
Family. Family and friends. You're still going to get the same greeting at the restaurant as well as at the pub. We're all employees together under his one roof. We don't separate ourselves. We treat each other all still the same. We come up from the restaurant and we have fun and hang out here. They come from the pub to the restaurant and they hang out there. We all know each other. And,
Sure.
you know, Crystal City, it's our street. It's home.
What's a special event other than the Memorial Day stuff?
Oh, we have several. We have Cop Week. You know, that's always fun.
And there's your laugh.
Yes.
I'm glad we got it. We got it.
Rolling Thunder, love when they're here, especially to go bike riding. That's my favorite.
Okay.
But we do lots of events down at the restaurant. I have once a year, sometimes twice, and I have a DJ in, and I do a 70s, 80s, 90s party, or I do like a throwback Thursday, and just to get the, customers that come in, or show appreciation to them. And that's normally when I do my cooking. Throw a little Southern twist into there, and they just love it. They get to dress up too, so it's not just us entertainers
is that
dressing.
when you do your cooking? Is there one thing that you like to do the best? Can you answer the question? What's the best part of Crystal City Restaurant? What's the best?
I love entertaining. I love getting dressed up, and it's fun. I love music. I love dancing. So you get to put that all together and still look pretty sexy, however,
Yeah.
But it's just fun. I go into work and I'm smiling, and when I leave, I'm smiling even bigger.
Well, we've been through the kind of customers, and the women are a variety of women, the men are a variety of men. There's a lot of ambiance.
Oh, yes. And the ambiance is set for many different types of people.
Say that again.
The ambiance is set for many different types of people.
Okay.
It's not just made for one person.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk for hours and hours.
Oh, yes.
And but we could do this, and I want to thank you.
Absolutely.
For what you do there and what you've just done for Arlington Weekly News, Arlington Independent Media.
Thank you.
So, thank you very, very much.
Absolutely. Thank
Cut
you.
them up, lady.
This was fun.
Sure.
Hello, this is Hef Munson addressing you from the Quincy Park Playground in North Arlington, Virginia. I never knew what it was called until I came over here just now. 1021 North Quincy Street near the Central Library. They have many lovely things here. They have a playground, some of which maybe I could use without breaking my neck, but I'm not too sure. They have ball fields. They have tennis court, they have a volleyball pit, they have many, many extraordinary things. It's all part of everyday Arlington. Let's go explore.
They have some things I really like benches. They have playground equipment, some of which I don't understand. They have other playground equipment which I do understand but won't use anyway. They have this thing, and that's all I'm going to say about it. They have nice padded surfaces for when I fall down. I already said they have a place for volleyball. And yes, also a place for tennis. I may not have mentioned the basketball court. I can't remember everything. And they have nice places for disposal of certain things so you don't have to carry them back home with you.
On this particular day, they also seem to have a lot of low-flying planes, which you can probably hear in the background. We won't worry about that too much. I bet there are other days where it's not so much a factor. In any event, here it is. It is free, unless you figure that your tax dollars are paying for it, and in any case, then it's paid for. So come on down, enjoy this. Look around. If you're too old to go on the swings like I am, you can look at little people. They're always entertaining. And maybe if you're not careful, I'll see you here. In any event, it's all part of everyday Arlington.